So in the last episode, it was pretty obvious that I kind of made it difficult for myself that I could have actually used multiple aquariums instead of just using the one aquarium that I did. But that's all right. Now we have a plan, right? I guess. Well, actually, you know what? Now we can, yeah, we can start to make a plan for our aquarium going forward. Now, the first thing that we need to do in our quest here for like the big major, I guess you could say, quest after doing that is the first coral. Unlock the disco mushrooms, which we are in the process of doing right now. We need to unlock the protein skimmer. Build a tank, disco mushrooms, protein skimmers, sufficient lighting, sufficient water quality, and sufficient heating. So what I'm gonna do, and oh my god, look at this. This is bad. The fact that we don't have any tool chests right there. Yeah, bad. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna fix this? It's a great question. Great question indeed. I could... You know what? I've already talked about how there's going to be multiple areas. Now, I only have $4,000 to work with. So let's see what we have here. Let's work this out. Let's go about up 3. We'll go about up 3, and we'll do that on each side. 2, 3. Sorry, 3. And we'll see where we're at. And then, you know what? Honestly, just like kind of finish that off too. Okay, so now we have a big, what do you have? A nice big square. Now this square is going to divide up. I feel like this is our first, you know, this is our it, right? The first thing you see, boom, you see it, bada bing. Now, that could be, there could be more with that. Or we can just leave it how it is. We already have some vending machines and things like this. Now, this could change. So let's look into this. Let's delete the soda machines, the benches, the trash bins, and that. Yes, I would like to sell that. Now, I know what you're thinking. What are you doing? You'll see. Just wait, and you'll see the vision. First things first, I go into the fish tank. I look into what we have. Observer tank, large lagoons, things of that nature. I go into... Oh, this is going to be a tough one. I go into a wall tank, I think. And I'm going to put it right here. Kind of lined up in a way. Kind of lined up with what we have. How many spaces do I go out, though? I go small. I don't go big. I make it small. I go small there. I put a break. No, I don't put a break. I go back to back. And I do that on both sides. Right? Well, let's see here. Let's see what the spacing is. I know you guys are thinking, what is he actually doing? I have a plan, hopefully. And hopefully it's a good plan. And I go... Ooh, this is a tough one. I would like to go corner, if I can. So maybe like, how would this look? Like that? Oh, this is gonna get small. It's gonna get small fast. Maybe what I do is instead I go one more wall tank out. And then I go a corner piece now. And I go a corner piece now. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking that. So then what I do is I come with the wall and I bring it back this way. Yeah, and then I bring it back this way. Obviously, this is all for a collector too. You have to remember, this is all for, a collector. So now you have that option where you can go left or right as you come in. Now, I will put a staff door. Where's the staff door? I will put a staff door right here, I think. I don't like that, actually. I don't think I like a staff door there. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm looking a little too far ahead of myself here. Let's go with the demolition. Let's take down these walls. I know what you're thinking. You're like, this is never going to work. This is not going to work. You just got to believe, I think. Who knows? It might not work, actually, but let's believe. So we have all this extra stuff, right? We have all this extra room in the back area that we can work with. And we have all this extra room for this pump to operate. Let's go ahead and grab this and put the mussels at least right there for now. Same here. We'll put that right there. And then we'll look to see what we have. And this is all connecting. So if I were to move that up just a little bit more, that would still work just fine. Now, if I wanted staff to come in here, that would be a little bit trickier, right? That would be a little bit trickier. Let's see here. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. I want to put in... This is going to look ugly at first. I know what you're thinking. I want to go... Tool station. We need a tool station in here, regardless. Ooh, this is tough. We go... Oh, this is super tough. We go tool station there. What I do is I come back over here. I said this is not enough for me, and I go like this. Open it up just a little bit more. Pull out the wall. We're at $2,300. Pull out the wall. Do that. Make this the staff door. Place it right there. So that's how they get in. Now for these little tanks, I do predict not very needy animals, not very needy fish. Yeah, that's my prediction here. One tool chest I don't believe is enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come and bring that right here. It is farther away technically. It will take some time for the staff to go ahead and get the tool station, but at least we have one in there regardless. And I might change this. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling yet about it. What do we have for as heater? Can we put combines in? Power combines. We absolutely can. I don't know if I like that. Let's go combine mini. I think that's what I want to do, is a combine mini. Now, if I can, I would like to readjust this pump. So I would like to go like this and move it and maybe put it like right there. Will that give me enough room that I'm looking for? Technically, it will. I'm not very good at Tetris, so we're gonna go combine mini here. We're gonna go combine mini there. We're gonna go combine mini there. That's gonna be connected to that one. We're gonna go combine mini there and combine mini there. So technically all of these are accessible, and that's the hardest part about all this, is making sure it's accessible, making sure the tank is not only accessible for the power filter to be repaired, or the heater in the filter to be repaired, but also is accessible for food to be deposited in, right? That's the hardest part about all this. Now, there's already a tricky part right here that I'm going to need to figure out and how to adjust, which is not going to be hard to do. I'm going to put that right there for now. And I'm going to put that right there, and then we're going to go right there and right there. Now, coming back over here, we're going to pick this up, and we're going to put this just right here for now. That's fine. Put that right there for now. Now, this in particular, we could probably rotate this, or we can kind of adjust it ourselves. And that's actually what we're going to do. We're going to adjust it ourselves. So let's put it back in its original spot. I kind of forgot where it was. I think it was like right there. Yeah, this is the original spot. Obviously, we want to connect to that, but I want this bad boy. I want this to be moved to right there. Okay, perfect. Now, in all technicality, everything should be good to go. Everything should be available to access. It looks god awful. I'll be the first to tell you. God awful. But it's doable and it's workable. Now, there's not even really much room for me to put another food sample down. There isn't. Unless maybe I went like this, and added another. But I think even that is cutting it close. Let's see here. Hang on a sec. Let's see. Let's see where we're at. Let's unpause. See our staff members go where they need to go to fix this tank. But get the hell out of there, sir. You're not allowed back there. Please leave. You're stuck. Can I pick you up? There we go. Okay, so why aren't our staff... Okay, our staff might be blocked. That's why. That's what I wanted to check and see. Now, if it went like this, would they be able to go back there? Probably 100%, right? Yeah, they're sprinting, dude. They're like, oh crap, gotta get back there fast, right? There we go. Okay, so this looks like this is only gonna be an area for 2 different types of fish. Fish that can take orange, fish that can take mussels. Repairing is the way to go. Okay, that gives me answers. That gives us answers, at least. In the meantime, I know it looks ugly. It looks terrible. It looks god-awful. It does. It looks god-awful. But it's working. I want to hope that this mussel... There we go. Do that. Mussel. There we go. Okay. It's doable. Okay. I think it's doable. 100% I think it's doable. The point of this is to make sure that it looks good on the outside. Disregard what you see on the inside. It's all about the outside, because the outside, it looks fantastic. The inside, it looks like a mess. But that's why we're here. We're here to make it look good on the outside. Right, so let's go ahead and put in some benches now. We'll do bench there. Bench there. And then we'll add some fizzy drinks there, fizzy drinks there, and then probably add a little bit of trash bins. Yeah, a little bit of trash bin action. Where to? I don't know. Maybe right there. Yeah, right there is fine. Place it right there and place it right there. Very good. Okay. Looking pretty good. Now we got to figure out what to put into these tiny little fish tanks. That's a great question. It's going to have to be something that's orange pellets and or mussel pellet or the red pellet. And it needs to also be able to do the correct temperature, because we're only putting out 18 here. Water quality. So let's start with the reef squirrelfish. Do you think the reef squirrelfish could do this? Hang on a sec, actually. Let me read that a little bit more. Does this grow in size? It does not grow in size. It gives us prestige and it gives us science. So let's look into here. Yeah. Needs more? Wait a sec. Hang on a sec. How much more? 4-8? Needs to be in a group of at least 4. Okay, so it needs to be in a group of at least 4. So that's not going to actually work, unfortunately. So let's bring him back. Sorry, buddy. I need something else. Okay. Let's see what else we have. The red-tail butterfly fish. Not going to work for us because it takes green pellets. Zebra eel could work for us. Yeah. Could work for us, and it might work for us, actually. Let's see here. Zebra eel. It works. It just needs underground and or like a cave and a little bit of like mussels. This might work. We might have a bunch of eels everywhere, for all I know. Let's go driftwood. Perfect. We're gonna put this in all of the little aquariums here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so everybody's house. The only problem that I could see in the future about this eel is maybe issues stemming from when it gets bigger in the water quality. Maybe. 20 science. Let's see if we can get some ecology on. I would like to see 3. So this houses, just to make sure again, this houses only 10. Okay, so let's see here. Only 10. The king. The royal grandma. The king and the royal grandma are something that we can use. The half and half, not so much. So let's go the king. Max it out. Max it out. Max it out. And then on this last one, we're going to hit it with another eel. Perfect. That's where it's going to sit. Okay. So then on this side, again, I would like to go with another eel. Oh, not enough money. That's reasonable. Okay. So one side's at least done. Okay. We need to get a little bit more money. Okay. I didn't realize that. But that's all right. Hey, look at us go. I guess in the meantime, we can look into zoning. Yeah, let's look into zoning. Zone down inside. So let's create a zone. This is going to be zone 1. Yeah, you already know. Zone 1 indeed. Make sure. Oh, God. Make sure this is also part of zone 1, that aquarium. There we go. Who's going to be assigned to it? Really, you can put anybody assigned to it. Right now, I'm not really worried about being assigned yet. I'm just wanting to create the zone is all. So we got a little bit more money. We are having a little bit of food problem. Let's make sure the food is going. There we go. Okay, food's being transferred over there. This person I don't think can feed. So let's see here. Let's hire. Let's hire maybe. You can feed. Okay, so feeding and fixing. This guy can only do fixing. Fred. He can only fix. That's the only thing he's going to be able to do. So he's waiting around. He's like, I'm ready to fix whenever something needs to be fixed. Feeding is a little bit fallen behind. So let's look into this here real quick. So we have Nigel, who can feed. Another person who can feed. Jim, who can fix and feed. Kiki, who can feed. Let's do a Kiki. Forgetful Kiki just wants to be left to her feeding. Absolutely. Kiki. Kiki. You will be exactly that person. So come on in, Kiki. You can get your feeding on. Because this person can feed, fix, and clean. Click. There we go. So a little bit of feeding back up there. Love to see it. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff. All right, so we have unlocked the disco mushrooms now. Let's pick our next research. A lot of different fish that we can pick here. There's a panther grouper, which is greedy, eats 33% more. Very well. The lionfish. Ooh, the notorious lionfish that is armored. The oblique lined dotty back. The dotty back dislikes congeners cannot be housed with dotty backs, grandmas, and theas. Antheas? Okay. The cowfish. We've had the cowfish briefly. It does take cockles, and it has a very high water quality. I think I'm going to go for the panther grouper. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the panther grouper. Let's get that going. So tank lights. Most corals include the disco mushroom. Need light to supplement their food. You'll need to add a light to each tank that contains corals. The cost of the light is proportional to the size of the tank. So smaller tanks are cheaper to light. Very good. Okay, that's a whole nother thing I don't even understand yet, but I guess we're going to figure that out. Day 7 in the books. We've now unlocked protein skimmers. So protein skimmers, in case people forgot, provides additional filtering power and is useful for maintaining higher water qualities on smaller tanks. Very good. What is the next thing? Really doesn't matter. Just choose one. Go for it. So you just unlocked the protein skimmer. Filtering alone isn't enough to reach the higher water qualities required by corals and delicate fish. You need protein skimmers too. Add one to your disco mushroom tank and see the difference in water quality compared to filtering alone. So when we get that ready to go, we'll definitely look into that. All right, so now that we have a little bit more fish, let's go ahead and start looking in and finishing up my plan over here. So I wanted to go the eel on this side and the eel on this side. And then in the middle, I'm not going to put the king in. We already did the king. I'm not doing the king. We're going to be putting the royal in. Royal should be just fine in here. Hopefully. There we go. All they need to be is be fed, and that's it. Okay, cool. I like it. Water quality is a little bit down now at the big tank. That's a little bit of an issue. Is it because of that? Or is it just going down because of the size of our fish? In particular, the eel, right? The eel, right? Yeah, the zebra eel has grown. So that brings down the water quality. So let's look into here and let's see. Maybe we can get rid of now that we don't have to really worry about the quest, maybe we can get rid of one of the kings. Let's see where that takes us in our water quality. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, so okay, so now we have a full thing going on. We have fish over here. We have the kings. We have the eels, and now we're already getting a filter problem off over here. And I think it is due to the size of the eel. All right. I feel you. Now, one way to kind of, I guess, negotiate this would be get rid of the eel and put something else in there. Maybe just leave it as smaller. You know what? Can you actually... Can you actually connect that water pump to multiple, or can you just connect it to one? I think you can only connect it to one tank. So this is fine. If this is going to be an issue, then I have no issue with getting rid of the actual zebra eel. So we'll do that on both sides. And now that it's a little waste of money, I will admit, but that's all right. Now we know. Hey, we didn't know before. Now we know. Let's get rid of this. And then we'll just finish it off with each species. They're going to be the same. And we'll see where we get. Okay. Okay. So this right here is the royal. So let's finish it off with the royal on this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then on this side, we'll finish it off with the king. All right, let's do the king. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. This gives us more ecology and more science. So everybody in here only takes orange pellets, except for the eel over here. The eel is the only body that's taking this red clams or mussels. Okay, we'll continue with that, and then we'll start planning out the next thing, which is going to have to be the coral, I guess. The coral. Now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of start coming over here. I could put a basic tank, or I could put another wall tank. I could do a lagoon. I think coral would do best with the lagoon, maybe? I don't know. Really not sure. I like to think it would do best with the lagoon. It's kind of trial and error. We'll see here. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a... Ooh. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous because I don't want to like get... I don't want to make it too claustrophobic, if you catch my drift. Let's go ahead and expand out a little bit here. This is going to cost us 600. Let's bop that 600 down. And you know what? I think that's going to give me my my definitive answer here. I'm going to make this a lagoon. We're going to make a lagoon tank. Unlock the panther grouper. Fantastic. Let's do... So the oblique is a bully, and the oblique doesn't like to be with its own. So the oblique is really going to be just kind of by itself, I think. When it comes to science, the lionfish bops really hard, and the lionfish just looks cool. Now, the lionfish may eat or damage animals with size of 1 and 2, and crustaceans with size of 1 and 2. It can be kind of a bully, right? The longhorn cowfish is just something we haven't... Well, we actually haven't had the cowfish, sorry. Let's just do that. We're going to go ahead and put a lagoon. I think right here. I want to make it big, though. I want a big lagoon. That's my idea. So 770. I kind of like the idea that we did before, where we made one of the backs of the lagoon staff only. And I think that's what I'm going to do again. Yeah. I think I'm going to make it staff only once again. Just one side. That's all it has to be. One side. And then we'll just go ahead and close that off. I think I might make that a little bit bigger, though. Yeah, so let's push this back a little bit more. There we go. And then I will make this wall one more wider, I guess. And we'll see where we're at. And let's delete that. And then let's go ahead and grab that guest and take him out of there. And then let's make this a staff door. Now this area, if we made it bigger, it could definitely be multi-purpose, which we might be able to make. Well, we could. We could make it bigger if we wanted to service other things out here. But for right now, we're just going to do this one thing. So let's go into water pump. Let's go into water pump. And let's put it, I guess, right here. And let's attach it. Now, I don't see any stairs like what's in the other one over there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have stairs unlocked. I don't think I do. I don't. Let's go ahead and put in a protein skimmer because we already know we need a protein skimmer. Thinking about it now, we're going to need multiple uses out of this. So we got to make this kind of in a place where multiple things can attach to it. So protein skimmer is going well, I guess. It's in the books technically. Let's grab ourselves a coral, disco mushroom. Now, I guess we just throw this anywhere in here, right? Throw it in there. It's gonna need light, and it's gonna need 88 heat. That's insane. That's super insane. So we're gonna need to buy a large heater. Very much so. I don't have enough money to take care of this right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save up money, and I'm gonna go ahead and sell the disco mushrooms. Now that I have an idea of how much and what it does take, we just need to kind of make more money is all. So let's go ahead and make more money. Let's check our messages as well. Zebra, zebra, zebra. Anything going, anything that, like, any opportunities for us? It doesn't seem like it. That's all right. Let's go ahead and delete all growth reports, I guess. Yeah. All right. So we'll push through here. Looks like they're doing just fine back here. Oh my God, that was a lot. Looks like they're doing just fine. When the day does turn over, though, it gets super hectic with the feeders. They have to feed everything and everybody, and they're going, right? I wish we had those stairs. We might be getting those stairs soon. Now, when you do have something like this pushed out, you have to make sure that the staff can grab the food and then take it to the tank fast, right? Fast and efficient. That's the whole point of this. Fast and efficient. $1,300 is a lot. I don't think $1,300 is going to give us the full giddy up that we need for our lagoon. We're about to get our filter though, which is going to be nice. Any minute here. There we go. Fantastic. All right, so we got the filter in. Cool. All right. Let's see. 1,600. Maybe that's enough. I don't know. That still doesn't feel like a lot, but you know, we'll do it regardless. So let's look into here. We need 90. So we need a large heater put into this. And we also need a large filter put into this. That's the only way we're going to be able to get this going on here. Unless I could do a smaller filter. But I'm going to put a large one. And then I'm going to grab... I'm going to try to move things around. I want to grab the skimmer if I can. Yeah, pick it up. Put it on that side. Grab this. If I can't, you can't like individually pick up the pump, can you? Okay, so in that case, I have to actually grab that, pick it up, put it right there for now. Pick that up, put it right there for now. And what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll put this up against the wall. Perfect. Add it there. Grab this. Rotate it, I think. There we go. Perfect. Grab this. Rotate it. Perfect. Now the water pump I don't think needs to be accessed. It doesn't. So that actually works out just fine. Cool. All right. So this is good to go. Now we can start adding our things in there. Let's go ahead and get our mushrooms. 146. One right there. 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 Why not? What is that loud noise outside? All right, we're good. I thought it was a giant helicopter. Okay. And then we need to put the basic light, right? The basic light. Now, does this just go in there, or how does this work? Not enough money. How does this work? Oh, do I just not have enough money? Oh, I'm sorry. It does. It's just not enough money. You need... Wait a sec. That's a bunch of BS. It's only $61. Not enough money? What are you talking about? I don't have enough money. That's a lie. I have enough money. Yeah, I have enough money. Don't tell me otherwise. Zooplankton dispenser. Something very important that we need. We'll put that right there. So the zooplankton is in. And maybe what it's asking, or maybe what it's telling us, is that it doesn't have... I need 5 lights. Maybe that's what it is. I need 5 lights. So hopefully I can get away with this momentarily. I know there's bad prestige showing up. I really need the money. There is something outside, isn't there? What is going on? I think it's just somebody with loud bass. The dogs are freaking out. They're like, what the heck is going on out there? I pick that up again. Still not enough money. 6 times 5? That's like 3 something, right? I mean, it's 30, but you know what I mean. This should be able to go in. No problem, right? Should be. Keyword. Sufficient lighting. Sufficient water quality. Sufficient heating. Add enough heating equipment so that the heating is required. Okay, wait a sec. The water quality is just fine. The heating is just fine. All these different things are just fine. I don't know what the deal is. I don't. It's not a money issue. I can't believe it's a money issue. I won't believe it's a money issue. It's a money issue. I see. Got it. All right. It is a money issue. So you need to buy, but okay. Anyways, I'm not going to do the math. Congratulations on obtaining your first coral. The collector is currently compiling a wish list of what they want for the aquarium. In the meantime, you should continue to unlock new animals and equipment and try to progress to rank 5. As you expand your aquarium, it becomes easy for some tanks to get missed by your guests. You can get feedback on this via the view rate overlay toggled using the button in the top right hand corner. Ah, that's what that is, the view rate. I see. Very well. Okay, so where's the... It said 5 lights. I only see 4. You freaking lied to me. How dare you? So, now the next thing we need to do is deep tanks. Unlock the deep wall tank. I guess it's going to be this. Yeah, deep wall tank. We'll start working on that. Confirm. Any new fish? No, everything else seems to be fine. Okay. We could have stuff in here with the coral, I think. They just can't be under light is all. So like this, the reef squirrel cannot be with the light. But the panther groper should be just fine in here, right? Does not like crustaceans, and I don't think the disco mushroom counts as that, right? It's just soft coral. That's all it is. It's not a crustacean. So hermit crabs wouldn't be able to live in here. I think this is a good. I think this is a win. So we go like this. Are they allowed to be with each other? The size is 7, which is fine. They're greedy and they eat a lot. They are allowed to be together. Okay. Days until growth will grow to 14 after 4 days. So we have 2 in there. So that would be 48. 3 in there. That would be 42. Sorry, did I say 48? I think I totally miscounted that. My bad. Okay, there we go. 56. And I think I'm going to leave it there on 5. Because then it's going to need 20 in the water quality. I might back down on that, actually. You know what? I am going to back down on that. We're going to push back. We're going to have 3 in there. 3 seems okay. If there's anything else we want to put in there, we can. They're going to want a big rocky overhang. So let's make sure we put in a big rocky overhang. Maybe on both sides. That sounds fun. There we go. Water quality comes down a little bit. But the water quality will also go down when they start needing more stuff. So that's looking pretty cool. Let's go ahead and add our mussel dispenser right next door. There we go. Perfect. One thing that we're going to need also from here is very simple. We're going to need a, where is it? A tool station. So a tool station also needs to go here for when things break down. Okay, I like that. That's going to bring us a lot of stuff. So that's very exciting. I also would like to see... I could put some ecology in there, which wouldn't be a bad idea. And I should be putting that in all the smaller, you know, tanks as well. So what if I did some eelgrass? Would that help with our everything? Yes, it would affect the water quality a little bit, but we can have a little bit of eelgrass. Can I put some in there? There we go. Again, the only thing that's going to really affect is the quality of the tank. Water quality. I think I might have said air quality. Water quality. There we go. That's a little bit of added bonus. Cool. I like that. Let's go forward now. So now the next thing we need to do is just unlock the wall, the deep wall. All right, let's go for the lionfish now. So, if anything, now the next thing we need to do is we need to add more zones. Start to assign people to zones. So that's one entire zone there. Let's go ahead and make another entire zone. This zone is going to be zone 2. Now, I don't know if people can be assigned to multiple zones. Like, for instance, I know you'd be like, well, why would you want to do that? Like Fred, I want him to fix everything over there, but I also want him to fix everything over here, you know? That's kind of the idea behind it. I don't think I can, though. I think I can only put him to one zone and one zone only. Which sacrifices. That means we need to make and hire more people. So Nigel. Nigel is a feeder and a fixer. I like that. We have a feeder here in Rachel. We have another fixer just in Jim. We have feeding and fixing here in Harry. And then we just have fixing in Miko. I'm going to go for Harry. Harry can do both of this on this zone too. He can do the aquarium. He can do the, he can feed the fish, and he can fix anything that needs to go down. So hire Harry. Harry has been hired. And then Harry, you're going to be exactly immediately assigned to zone 2. There you go. I'm not going to assign the other people quite yet. But yeah, Harry is now assigned there. Also, another thing I want to do is probably do corridors, right? Corridors. So also another thing I want to do is try out this floor arrow. So I would like people to go this way, if possible. And see what happens. And then have people go that way. And then have people go that way. And then maybe people go that way. To kind of get the full effect, right? That's the idea. In a pattern like that. $1,600, we could go ahead and add a little bit more room to our aquarium here. We'll get that rolling. All right, so let's press play. Harry's going to come in. He's going to grab the food. He's going to walk out. Really, to fix this problem, if I really wanted to, I could just bop one of these walls down, and he would be able to do that. But then the guests would be able to see the stuff in the back, which I'm not really a big fan of myself. So I'm just going to leave it how it is. Paint face. Pacific paint. Let's get the Pacific paint. And can we actually make this Pacific paint, or is it already Pacific paint? Yeah, it's already, it must be already Pacific paint. Now what is the, okay, that's the ground. All right, we can make this a tropical tank. That looks a little bit better. Tropical, let's go with tropical on all of them. I like the look of that a little bit better. There we go. Cool. Nice. All right, very good. Let's continue. Everything else will go. Okay, so now flow of traffic here. That's going to be the most interesting. See, people are actually coming over here and they're turning around. So they're like, oh, we can't go that way, right? Got to turn back around. Hopefully they understand that they can go that way and all the way around. We'll have to see. You've unlocked the deep wall tank. Thank you. So you've just unlocked deep wall tank. Deep tanks require platforms at the back of your staff to access for them to be feeding. Kind of like the stairs. Okay, I get it. Build platforms with the platform tool found in the top left. Platforms require stairs to connect them to the ground. Build stairs with the stair tools. Very good. Okay, that I understand what that is now. Now I'm hoping these guests figure out how to get the hell out of here. Okay. I think overall things are going fairly well. Fairly well indeed. Day 15 is where we're at. Yeah. I don't know. A floor tank or a deep tank. A deep tank. I think I would like to put a deep tank, but it has to be a wall tank. But I think I would like to put a deep wall tank. Oh, so they do deep wall tanks, corner tanks, and observation tanks. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so we could do a little bit of anything, really. Right. Let's do maybe an observation tank. Right here. Yeah, maybe we can have a deep wall tank right here, or maybe we can have more lagoons. I don't know. I'm really not sure where to put myself here. Having another lagoon would be kind of cool as well, but you know what? F it. Let's go deep wall tank. We'll go big baddie here. Let's do the no, not a huge one. Let's do like a moderate one. That seems pretty moderate to me. And then we're gonna have to put in stairs. So it's gonna need a platform, which we could put it anywhere, but we'll put that right now, right there. Let's go ahead and build a wall out. Throw that over. I see we're gonna need a little bit more room here. Let's go like that. And push this wall out just a bit. There we go. Gonna be enough room? I don't even know, dude. Yeah, that's enough room. Good. Nice. All right. This could be another central hub that we can use for fish. But this is going okay. Let's go staff door. There we go. Cool. All right. Very good. Yeah, I can get with it. So in here, sir, you already have a stair. You don't need another stair. I don't think so, right? There's only one type of stair, right? Or does it need double the stairs? Like, platform? No, I don't think so. Right? How does that one work? Oh, that one does have a platform. I see. Okay. So yeah, you need to go stair, platform. I see. Got you. Okay, so there we go. We have to stair and the platform down. Now this one should be a little bit easier to do. We could probably just hook it up, filter like that. No need for a water pump. And then hit me up with a large heater. And that should be just fine. Everything else we can just follow through. What are we going to put in there? Well, I think we're going to put in some spicy fish. Yeah. Let's see here. Dare I put the lionfish in there? So the lionfish will grow up to 11. This would actually be perfect for the lionfish because the lionfish can grow and grow and grow. Yeah, we're going to do that. So wait a sec. It grows to, hang on a sec. It grows to what again? 11. So maybe 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Depending on the water quality. Okay, the water quality is actually bad. Now, do they like crustaceans? Well, it's not going to matter because once they grow up, they're going to be big, right? They will grow up to be 77. And this tank can only hold 8. So yeah, a little bit too much on that. Let's pop it down a bit. There we go. And then if anything, we can add crustaceans. We can add a hermit crab, which I don't think they're upset about that, right? Let me just double check. Doesn't seem like it. They don't really care about that. Oh, they do. They do. Actually, never mind. Okay, so F that idea. My bad. Whoops. Good thing I read it. And then let's just give them a nice little cave so that they can hide out in. Another cave they can hide out in. And then let's go ahead and give them some, I don't know, some sea grapes. Maybe that'd be kind of new. Not enough money? I feel you on that, brother. I feel you. Now, I don't think I have enough money for food for them, do I? I don't. Not yet. Just give it a sec. Okay, now I do. This is an issue, obviously. Push that back. And then let's go ahead and add the food that they need. The mussels. Put that right there. Now they have the mussels in there. This could be another zone. And we can have people on their own singular, like, tanks kind of thing. Maybe. Right? So adjust the platform at correct height. Is that at a correct height? That should be at a correct height. Stairs connecting to floor. Any animal? That should be right. No? That's at the right height. No? P? Yeah, that's right. I think. I don't know why I didn't get the check marks for that. Deep wall tank. Oh, because it's asking for a deep wall tank. This is just a tank, right? An observer tank. I see. Duh. All right. Well, I just made this for my own pleasure then. All right. That's fine. That's okay. That's all right. We'll go and pop that out. There we go. Okay. Cool. Now, also another thing we can do is zone. Let's go back to zoning here. I would like to take zone 2 And I would like to make this part of zone 2 as well. So this tank's zone 2, that tank is zone 2. That's that. Now, I think out of all the people that we can hire, I think there's only one person that can actually clean. And that's Flick. I don't think anybody else can clean. No, nobody else can clean. So what we're going to do is we're going to put, I think we're going to hire Rachel. And then we're going to put Flick. And we're going to assign a corridor section so that we can have clean zones. So let's go ahead and create a new zone. And this is simply going to be, oh God, this is simply going to be corridors in a way. And we'll continue that around. So that these corridors can be cleaned up, broomed with, right? Bring out the brooms and everything. There we go. There we go. Come out this way. Now, obviously, this zone's going to really change with the more tanks that we add in the future, right? There we go. And there we go. Okay. Flick, I need you on zone 3. You're going to clean. Zone 1. That will now be consisting of Kiki. And it will also consist of Fred. Just because there's a lot of machines in there, Fred should be in there all the time. Now, we need 2 people to actually feed in that big tank. So we're going to go ahead and hire Rachel. We're going to go ahead and hire Rachel for now. And we'll have 2 people in there feeding. Now, it might be overkill. And we might need to adjust in the future. But it's fine for right now. Let's go, Rachel. You are going to be going into zone 1. There you go. Cool. Nice. All right. So let's kind of see how this goes and see how this operates now. Okay, already issue over here. What is the issue? The water quality is an issue. Why? Because these fish are getting bigger and bigger by the minute. Does it suck? Absolutely. It sucks. Temperature is also going down because I think there needs to be a repair. So, the issue with this is that we sell one of the Panthers now. That fixes everything. Once this heater gets fixed, I believe that then fixes the heater issue. There we go. Heater is now done. Now we have 2 of those big guys in there. Yeah. If anything, they can actually run around with another fish if we really wanted to take full advantage of. Now, I think the eel could possibly go in there. Since they share the same food, they might be willing to do that. They don't work with crustaceans. That's fine. It is a quality thing, right? It is a water quality thing, so I can't just like throw all these guys in there. I think I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to leave it as is for now. It does look really cool, though. Yeah, it does look really cool, personally. But I don't know. I don't know, like the blue mushrooms look really neat. Hey, there we go, day 18. And that probably told us that we had more, yep, more growths. Very good. They're going to need to get fed here in a sec. So they're feeding right away. Very good. How's our money? Money's okay. It's not everything, but it's all right. How's our prestige? Well, you know, it's doing whatever it's doing. Our science is kind of irrelevant right now, and our ecology is about to be irrelevant until we rank up next. But in order to do that, we need to get our deep wall tanks in, I believe. Which is fine. It looks like there's a lot of issues with people needing benches. You can see them being tired. So we're going to have to probably go ahead and address that issue along with drinks. So let's go ahead and put a bench right there. A bench right there. Oh, you know what? We could actually make that a little bit better. Yeah, we can make that a little bit better than how I did that. Let's back out of that. Let's move this over just a bit. There we go. Perfect. Move that over a bit. Perfect. Grab the soda machine. Put it right there. Grab the soda machine. Place it right there. And that seems to be okay. Then let's go ahead and grab a trash bin. Put it right there. Put it right there. Put it right there. And be okay. All right, all right. Maybe back here wouldn't be a bad idea also to be throwing down a bench. Let's do that too. Maybe a couple right there. I can't place that because of the arrow. Oh, I see. What if I did that? There we go. And then place the bench. Cool. Okay. That should help with a little bit of tiredness, right? Should. There we go. Hey, we've unlocked the Dotty Back. Very good. So you just unlocked the Dotty Back. The Dotty Back has a carrier requirement you haven't seen before. They dislike congeners, which means they can't stand being around any members of the genus or family. For the Dotty Back, this means they cannot be kept with any grandmas, Antheas, Dotty Backs, including other Dotty Backs. Very good. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. Hooray. All right, so let's let today go by. People then now should go ahead and start sitting down, start resting a bit, you know, taking drinks in here and there. So everything should be just fine going forward. It does take a lot to feed these people, or feed these fish, after all. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it does take a little bit, but I don't know. I'm liking how this is all coming about. I am liking how everything's coming about, yeah? It's looking decent. It is. It's looking decent. I'm not the best when it comes to, like, building any architect of anything, of making anything look good in games. So I am really trying my best. But I think that's where we're going to stop it in today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that like. I'll see you guys in the next video, wherever that may be. And do as always, take care.
She said we better off as best friends. Ooh, what's the best friend? Can you let me know what it mean to be a best friend? Let me know the next man. Here we go, better run one time for the best friends. Best friends, one time for the best. Best friends, think we better off. She think we better off as besties. I can tell her it's a different when we texting.